You uncovered some previously unreported data about the number of international students graduating from U.S.-based colleges and then moving to Canada. And in your piece, you write between 2017 and 2021, approximately 45,000 invitations from Canada's express entry system went to skilled workers who received their post-secondary education in the U.S. And you say 88% of whom were not U.S. citizens. Is this concerning?
Absolutely. I absolutely think we should be concerned about this. And I think it's very interesting because this is just one program. This is data specifically for their express entry program. This doesn't count people who are sponsored by an employer. This doesn't count people who maybe, what is frequently a pathway for international students who don't find a, sustainable pathway to stay in the US is they might, maybe they did their bachelor's here or their master's here, and then they do, another master's or a PhD in Canada in order to pursue further immigration opportunities there. And so I think that what we see in the data is that if we're not providing a pathway, that someone else will, because US training is really valuable. And often we see international students overrepresented in a number of fields. They only represent about 5% of all, higher education students. But at the same time, in certain programs, they can be up to 80% of the population. And this is, in things like electrical engineering or really advanced STEM fields that we have a serious need for our security, and our economic needs. And so to know that even just through one very narrow program that Canada is offering, that we are losing thousands of students. It was about 45,000 overall, but 40,000 international students. So we're not losing quite the same number of Americans, but to lose so many international students when we know, based on the statistics, that they are concentrated in fields that are most important to our national security, I think that is very concerning and something that we need to continue to think about as well, because we are investing our human capital. Even if these individuals are paying tuition, we're still investing our human capital in educating them. And then ultimately we're ending up educating, another country's best and brightest, so to speak. So I think it is definitely concerning and something we need to consider moving forward in our immigration policy.
Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in to Immigration and Mobility Decoded. If you watched this video on YouTube and you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to the Envoy Global YouTube channel for more content like this. Otherwise, please follow us on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks, everyone.